That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup.
And that one hammered. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll.
Declan Cronin on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Goldie will hit next. Fought off foul. Runner at second, nobody out. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a pitch. That one ripped right center field. Sanchez on the run. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. A run comes in on the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
So man aboard, Jason Dominguez now at the plate. Well struck left field. Forget it. A laser to left. Make that 4 homers in the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 8-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. There's a strike.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge. To hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
Man at second. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A 2-run shot. They are unloading here. Their 5th homer of the inning. It's 10-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there.
New pitcher on here, Seth Martinez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. In the air, right side. Sanchez ranging after it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
One down, base is empty. Line drive. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
In the air to left center. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a miss. Devin Williams, the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
No ball. 1 strike.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Judge makes the catch. 2 down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Singy, they got their work cut out for them. Down a busload already in this one.
And a manager does not want to see his hitters going to the plate swinging like it's a home run derby. He wants hitters to put together quality at bats, play the game that you've been playing and that you've been taught to play with this organization, and go out there and move the line. If you do that, you're going to score some runs. Maybe you don't win this ball game, but at least you have some momentum to carry into the next one.
Two out, space is empty. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And we're back. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Martinez back to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Man at first. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Maybe a 2 ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now at the plate, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered here in this one. High fly ball out towards left field. Conine raging back towards the wall. Can't get there. This one lands foul. 2 outs. That one hammered center field. That's back. In comes the runner from third, and the lead continues to grow.
Now batting third baseman
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. doubled in his first AB. He swings and fouls one off. Dominguez off of first with 2 away. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 13-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Judge rips that one way back there, and that is a foul ball. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the second. Line to left, and foul ball. There comes an 0-2 to Judge. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now here is Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. Back there. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 15-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Seth Martinez out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Andrew Nardi. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swung on, belted. That's carrying. And into the pool. It's out of here. They go back to back, and they boost their lead. It's 16-0.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit? Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive.
He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add on. It's 17-0. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that's going to bang against the wall.
Now batting, catcher.
So 2 down. Austin Wells, the next to hit. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. That one ripped. That's back there. And forget it. A 3-run dinger. They are unloading here. They're fifth homer of the inning, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 20-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Andrew Nardi is done, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Ronnie Enriquez into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hauls it in to end the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jonah Bride. And that drops in for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now for the Marlins, Matt Mervis. Hard hit to third. In plenty of time to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Griffin Conine stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
1 strike.
The 2-1. That one out to right. Judge has it sized up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. The Yankees lead it 20-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now Oswaldo Cabrera. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 21-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. So he blasts one out the other way. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 22-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And now, Anthony Volpe. Stowers should have this one. And there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that liner is just barely fair for a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw.
No, he's safe.
And that's his third hit. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Foul ball there.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Now batting.
Here's Stanton now. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is out of here. Their third home run of the inning. And they tack on 3. It's 25-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ronnie Enriquez done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Anthony Veneziano gets the ball now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And that one is off the wall.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field, and you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it, but I'll tell you, they did a great job of getting that ball back into the infield right away, and it might have been the right call to hold him at first.
Hammered, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting. Left fielder.
And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Fouled off left side. Wells, the lead runner out at second. Goldie at first. One gone. And that one pulled foul. Two on, one out. That one ripped. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As a run scores.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. One run across. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. It's Aaron Judge now. Base hit and a run comes in. So first and second with one gone. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Laser could be trouble. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded. So they're all loaded up. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam.
Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Base is empty, one away. And here comes Bellinger. That one the other way. It has the distance gone.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. No question about this one. It's out of here.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Austin Wells digs in now. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. And that's fouled off. Foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Wells, the runner at second with one away. Line drive, knocks it down.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And the batter now, Jason Dominguez. Fires to second for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. So finally, the frame comes to an end after 14 come across to score. As we go to the last of the third. And now here's the Marlins DH, Davison De Los Santos. Makes the catch for the out. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. That one finds the corner. 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Nick Fortes. And first offering is fouled off. Fly ball down the line. Judge cutting across. Takes a tumble and hangs on.
A sigh of relief in their dugout. Stumbled a little bit. If he misses that one, it rolls all the way to the wall. Nice catch to end the inning.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Jesus Tinoco. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Well struck right field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He really stung that pitch and drove it deep, but pretty surprised he didn't end up on second base right there. I think he probably should have. But you know what? We'll give credit to the defense for holding him to a long single.
Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And he can't come up with it. And they tag him out. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
0-2. One ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips into there. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Bellinger puts it away, 2 down.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to rate. He's under it at first, and that'll do it. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Off the Jumbotron, way out of here. Wow.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Rips one to right. Sanchez makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger. One down. Now, Paul Goldschmidt.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And it's fouled away. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jesus Tinoco. Anthony Bender takes over on the mound. So 1 out, nobody on. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. One gone, runner at first. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Really good swing.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And first offering is fouled off. This one smoked on its way out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One out, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. And that one sliced foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Around second, he wants to cycle. The relay, trying to get back to second, but he can't. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger, trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
And that one is gone. Two outs, base is empty. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Stowers makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. Williams back to work. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Marlins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Man at first, nobody out. And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering is in for a strike. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Griffin Conant getting ready to hit. Flied to right his first time. Pickoff throw. Right. Back in standing.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Sliced hard but foul. Right. Over at first with one away. Check on the runner. He disengages for a 3rd time. That's an automatic balk.
So the runner advances, and there's no way he's happy with himself on the mound right now.
Comes up empty.
Oh, this can be kind of frustrating.
Two strike.
Trading for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Move to second, and he's back in safely. Man at second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Another. Back here in the desert, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Austin Wells. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now. Seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Stowers squeezes it, and there's 2 away. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one is off the top of the wall. Around second, he wants to cycle. Caught up now trying to get to third. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 6th inning. And at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's the swing and a miss.
1-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Fortes, the next to hit, takes outside. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
1 down, base is empty. Swinging a foul out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. The Marlins with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Now it's 3-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Wells down to first with it. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's going to be Xavier Edwards. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. So they turn to their closer, Calvin Fauché. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. That one hammered but pulled foul. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Caught in between, trying for third now. And they put the tag on him for the out.
You know, I'm not really sure why he was even going for third right there, especially after getting a pretty bad jump from second. You got to shut it down at that.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance, and it hits the fence. Safe at second. The tag, and he's out.
Out.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the.
That one ripped. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Here comes Jazz, and he scores. And they extend their lead to second, and he gets back. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Stepping in, Austin Wells. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next, for the
Here
Yankees,
is Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
That one drilled left field. It's a bomb.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Now here is Oswaldo Cabrera. That one's back there. And it's out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone.
Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
It drops in, gets away a little bit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Bellinger up to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
High drive, deep right field. That one on its way. It's a belly bomb.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And a big swing from Stanton. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Here's the tag, and he's out. Third out, and that ends. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Connor Norby. Hit on the ground to short, and that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Move to first. Back standing. He's in there safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Foul ball, still 0-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Now batting.
Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2.
I really hope you listen to the essence of this message.
Throw over to first.
No, he got
Norby
it.
gets back easily. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
When a guy's throwing
No
a lot
ball.
of first
One
pitch
strike.
strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get
Oh,
deep
2.
into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Right
That's 3.
through there. Got him. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No balls. 2 strike.
Pickoff move to first, and he's back in standing. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one hops against the fence. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away.
Now batting.
So man aboard, Paul Goldschmidt now. That one ripped. And it's gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And it's through for a hit. Oswaldo Cabrera now at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Konai makes the grab, 1 down. Here is Aaron Judge. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That ball's carrying. That one is gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Sanchez on the run. Makes the grab for the second out. 2 out.